To have you with us. Game 2 of the National League Wildcard Series coming your way on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shelby with you alongside Chris Singleton. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Absolutely, and it might seem like there's not as much pressure if you've already got a win in game 1, but they're dying to close this series out right here and now. The last thing they want is to lose the momentum and go into a do-or-die game 3. That's a lot of pressure.
Sometimes it feels like every game in a 3-game series is do or die. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set, and starting this one, Chris Sale. What do you have on him, Singy?
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
This is Bryson Stott. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate, and that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2.
Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at bat, one by one, and try to push the runs across as often as possible.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance to make the contact with that pitch.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And now it's Christian Walker. That's out to center field. Under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. One left for the Diamondbacks. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. This is the National League Wildcard Series on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Jose Barrios. What do you look for here?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Joe Morgan.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And it's gone. Home run. He circles the bases, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
And the batter will be the shortstop. The pitch. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Slides, but it gets by him.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Even though she's really late on it, she clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. She had to be really short with that swing and not get beat by that pitch. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get her into motion.
Here is Aaron Judge. Runner takes off. Out to short. Tosses to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Take a look at the lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One out, the runner at second here in game 2 of the wild card series. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This one lifted in the air, left field. Bowers tracks it down for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Runner at second. Ground ball left side. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. So runner at second, 2 down. Next is switch hitting first baseman. The 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Runner at second, 2 down. Tap foul at the plate. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Manny Ramirez waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Man at second. Tovar fires across the diamond. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Wild card series game 2. Manny Machado up to the plate. That one at the knees for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And forget it. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
That could be one of those swings that really help spark this offense. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
In for a strike. Good slider. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam. On the ground to first, and that one handled. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. So up next, Ezequiel Tovar. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that's outside. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boogan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
On the ground, right side. Fires to first in time.
For me, Boo, the game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL Wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run that it ended up in the World Series, losing to the San Francisco Giants.
High fly ball out towards left center. And that is that. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning at the plate, Manny Ramirez. That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And there's a ball.
3-2.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. On the ground, right side. One up, one down.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And that one's a little bit low. 3-1 now.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where...
Oh, wow. What a stop. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Once he digs in. The and one is fouled off. Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. And a good eye there.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Runner on the go. Muncy hits one in the air. Marsh brings it in, and there's two down. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. Barrios a check to first, and he's back in safely. Two outs. In the dirt, it gets to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Getting the out was never going to be easy. The wild pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a stolen base opportunity.
And it goes just foul. Two down. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they lead by 2. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the shortstop. And she hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. And gone! That'll fire up the dugout, and they boost their lead. It's 5-1. Christie's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and she's got her timing locked in. She's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. She saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. She stayed on it and got all of it.
It's Aaron Judge now. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Two outs, base is empty. That clips the corner. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Judge waits. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Back here at Dodger Stadium, on to the 3rd inning. Now the D-backs catcher, Dylan Dingler. Outside low, and it's 2-1. And misses inside.
3-1.
Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
Okay.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone. When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
And Sale deals. Swing and a miss.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Boom, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
So digging in, Brandon March. Here's a 2-1. Right through there for a strike. That's inside. And that's ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Ramirez settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz now. Swing and a pop-up. Morgan sizes this one up. He's got it. And that is that. 1 left for Arizona. They're down 5-1. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the center fielder, number 73.
Number 73.
Off the mark there. And a count 2-1.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Struck him out looking.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate, but with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. And now 2-1. And that drops in for a strike.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
One out, bases empty. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman. And a swing and a miss there.
1-2.
That missed inside. 2-2. And they'll do it again. Two now. Fights it off. She'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Call under it. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. all set for the start of the inning. And now Christian Walker. That's to third. Slings to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Here's Manny Machado.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The D-backs down by 4 here in game 2 of the wild card series. Inside, and it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 2. Just missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
High fly ball out to left field. Ramirez has a beat on it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Marcus Stroman.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So digging in, Manny Ramirez. Ball to strike. Foul ball. And now it's even up. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Sean Jelly, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Milner also throwing. Now one missed.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Rips one to right, and foul ball. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
One down, base is empty.
Ball, low.
In the air, right field. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Max Muncy. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Right through there for a strike. Just missed. Joe Morgan would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
2 down, nobody on. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Dodgers go down quietly. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Wild Card Series Game 2. And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Check swing, called strike.
Hook him.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Yeah, the batter now, Alex Call. That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Judge puts it away. 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
Next pitch is outside.
2-1.
The Dodgers leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 5th. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Hit on the ground to the right side. She takes it herself to the bag, and that'll do it. Diamondbacks down quickly. They're down here 5-1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. It has the distance. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Now the number 2 hitter. Fought off foul. And a foul ball. She stays alive. And that's too high. Got her swinging.
And she'll be beating herself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. And that misses. And a count 2-1. And strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 1 down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way, and then just at the last moment, it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Teoscar Hernandez up next. That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find the zone.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter.
There goes the runner. Ripped to right. That's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now, number 0. Fouls one off. 2-2. Stott over to first in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. And we're back, and stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. And a swing and a miss. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Phil Maton looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Cano getting cranked up as well. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Sale ready. And that one is lifted in the air. And it's caught for the out.
Up next, for the Diamondbacks, center fielder
Brandon Marsh will hit next. Base is empty, 1 away here in game 2 of the wild card series. That's inside.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one not close. Counts full, 3-2. This one in the air, right field. Judge is there. And there are 2 outs.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Next is the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz. Diaz started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and no swing, says James Kingsley. Swing and a tapper. Tosses to first, and that will end the inning. Offense held in check there. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Diamondbacks 1. Back here in L.A., ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. On the ground to third. And it goes just foul. Ramirez on at first. Nobody out. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And that is downstairs. 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-2.
Out towards right center field. Marsh sizing this one up. That's out number 2. So up next, Joe Morgan. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
And that clips the inside corner. And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. 1 hit, 1 left. We head to the 7th now in game 2. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Diamondbacks 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Phil Maton. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Christian Walker getting ready to hit. And that's way high. And it's 2-1.
Well, these Diamondbacks just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them. So they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Muncy sends it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here comes Manny Machado. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder Jake Bowers.
Now here's Jake Bowers. Next offering is fouled back. The Dodgers leading by 5 here in the late stages of game 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Here's a 1-1. That one hit to right. And that is that. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Diamondbacks 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sean Shelley.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summer. Falling behind 2-1.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. She just missed it. And there's one away.
As good as she's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And the next pitch is way outside. Started to go at the 2-1. Appeal down to first. Didn't go. Judge comes up empty there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Stott over to first in time. Judge out on the play.
Now that is number 73.
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter. Out to short. It's through for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And next is the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Jelly throws to first, and he dives back in safely. Swings and misses, and it's 1-2. To the right side, but that rolls foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a breaking ball misses outside. And it remains 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Tovar. They take the force out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. 1 left for L.A. They lead it, though, 6-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yennier Cano.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Alex Call stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And that's outside. And it's 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Lifted in the air out to left. Makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swinging.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Bobby Milner.
Never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers, no public enemy. I'm the white.
And now the first baseman.
With this kind of lead, she can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what she loves to do.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. And there's 1 down.
She came out of her mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Manny Ramirez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Here's a 1-1. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away here in game 2 of the wild card series. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup coming out of the bullpen and throwing beans.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Bowers settles underneath it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Randy Rodriguez. Brandon Marsh stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Hurston Waldrop looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Goes down looking. And now the DH, Yandy Diaz. The Dodgers leading by 5 here in the late stages of game 2. And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Okay.
High fly ball out to center field. Out number 2. So it's their last chance in this one. Christian Walker now at the plate. Line drive and foul ball. Rodriguez is just 1 strike away. Ball game. The Los Angeles Dodgers are headed to the National League Division Series. So the Los Angeles Dodgers sweep this wild card series with back-to-back wins And look ahead now to the division series.
Well, they really showed up, Boog, and so did these home fans. A lot of really positive energy in this ballpark, and I'm sure that had some impact at least. And this club has to feel excited moving on to the next round with a lot of good momentum on their side.